I'm gonna squish my own head here. Sort of. Anyways. We're back here again today to talk today about the latest episode of Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode 55, Midnight Sun. First, I just want to say it's a day late because yesterday Crunchyroll was not working. I got a text from a friend at like 10:30 saying that they were finally able to get in. I checked and I couldn't. So, and I had heard from other people that Hulu wasn't up and Crunchyroll wasn't working. So, hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference. I know it was a day late last time and it really affected the views. And again, it's not really about that for me. I just do this for fun. So, I mean, it's just whatever. But I'm just throwing that out there. That's why I'm a day late. I couldn't get it to work. What do you do? Anyways, start from the beginning where the Beast Titan, there, I said it right that time, said that he was also a victim of Eren's father, which I just think was interesting. And so it's like, how many people out there, if not all of the Titans really, when you think about it, if they were all just, experiments that Eren's dad was running on them, and that, nobody wanted this. I can only assume that nobody wanted this, but I mean, you never know. We still don't really know all about the power yet, but that's just kind of interesting, I thought. They probably should have killed Reiner, because that's just going to come back and bite them. It always does. I mean, you never want to let an enemy get away, but at the same time, at the moment, I mean, they didn't expect that other weird-looking Titan with the mouth to come in and grab them, so they thought they might have had a little bit more time. Plus, with the injection, trying to figure it out, everything's happening so fast that it's, hard to make decisions like that. Which, speaking of hard decisions, Erwin or Armin? And I think ultimately Levi made the right choice, because yes, Erwin is, the captain, the leader of the scouts, and all of that, and he's very important, and he's done a lot of good things. But also, Armin is the future, I think. And I think eventually he will end up being, leader of the scouts and will be a captain himself. And he's just getting more and more used to making these big decisions, thinking on his feet, coming up with plans. And he saved them so many times that I think ultimately that was the right choice. It was hard. And I think what maybe made him decide that was something he was thinking about, that friend guy that he grew up with or that raised him said, and that was, everybody is a slave to something. And to me, I think it's dreams is what they were trying to get at. And Armin always talks about seeing the sea, and sometimes I think that dreams, yes, are what drive you, but it can also be what could be the end of you, and ultimately maybe make you make irrational decisions, and maybe do things that you shouldn't and not think straight. So, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of an interesting quote. Maybe I'm getting a little too poetic, whatever. But, so then you can see also that Hanji was thrown into a well, and that's why she survived. So, lucky for her, and thank goodness to whoever it was that threw her in there. You only kind of see him for a second. I don't even remember who it was, or even if you're really supposed to know, it might not even be an important character, but yeah, anyways. So yeah, Levi made the decision to let Erwin rest because this place is a hell, as they say. And that's really kind of true. You can't argue with it. I mean, it'd be a terrifying, terrifying reality to live in. So maybe he just thought that he had had enough, and that, Armin is still young, and they've made a lot of progress with them. So I think ultimately that's going to end up being the right choice. Anyway, moving on to the next episode. It's called The Basement. Do we finally get to see what's in the basement? I'm going to guess probably not, because it just seems like it's too easy. It's just too easy that in one episode that, they're fighting those guys and all these things are going wrong, to suddenly they're going to make it into the basement. I think that there's going to either be something that stops them, or another possibility is that they do get into the basement and there's still so many questions that are going to be left unanswered, which that's the theme of the show, is there's always more questions. So I guess we'll see. Gotta think of a sign off here. Hold on. Aha. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, ReviCatX. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Drop a comment if you are so inclined. Or not. But I will throw you into the basement.